Hello, Dijon here. In the video game portion of episode 136 of the Mustercast, we go over what games we've been playing lately, discuss the Grand Theft Auto 6 and Marvel 1943 Rise of Hydra delays, give our Hades 2 updates, and review Dispatch episodes 1 through 3. Please enjoy. Okay, moving on to video games. What have you been playing lately? I know you say you've been playing a lot more video games.
I'll say I have a lot of things to talk about. So I started Metaphor Fantasio, and I am absolutely loving it so far.
Forgot you
I don't
told
know
me
what
that.
took me so. Yep, I started Metaphor. I want to say like a week ago. I'm up to. I don't want to spoil it, but I'm after like that big first turning point when we like really start getting into where the game opens up. I've been really, really liking it so far. I think the battle theme is going to cook my Spotify Wrapped for this year because I have listened to it at least 20 times within the past couple weeks.
Look,
and I just started.
That's what happened to me with Expedition 33.
Real. That's next on my list. When I finish Metaphor, I'm going to play Expedition 33.
Dope. That's going to be like a while from now.
Now I'm speeding through Metaphor pretty quickly,
Okay,
actually.
okay.
Yeah. Because I'm really enjoying the gameplay. I like that it takes all the stuff I like about Persona 5 and kind of like leaves behind all the weird Persona-isms in favor of like just a more balanced system altogether. I really like Metaphor, and I'm kind of mad that I didn't play it sooner, but better late than never. Better late than never. Me and some friends of mine started Dispatch, I want to say, on either Thursday or Friday, and that's been really good. We're already up to episode 3. Big fan of the pro tag. Big fan of Robert, I fear.
Robert Robertson.
The
Good old Bob
Robertson. Right, Bob. What a man.
Bob Robertson.
You know, it's definitely an interesting game. The managerial aspect I thought was going to be a little more fun, but it's actually a little boring, which is unfortunate. But the story and the interactions between the characters and Bob Robertson make up for it tenfold. So I'm not mad.
I'm going to talk a lot more about it at the end, so we can have I'm glad you played it, so now we can have a deeper discussion about it.
A discussion
towards the end.
Yep. I've been playing a lot more Hades 2. I've been getting a lot better at Hades 2 also. And I think it's just a matter of time, maybe one or two more runs before I do the thing I'm supposed to do. Underground, of course. The surface I have still not made any progress in.
Yeah, well, for me, I always playing Rivals. I always find some time to play a little bit of Rivals. Having a good time with that. I've admittedly barely been playing Ghost of Yote recently. I've been mostly playing Hades 2 or Dispatch whenever a new episode comes out. But I started to get back into it this weekend and entered a new area that I'm excited to explore. I haven't hopped back into Ninja Gaiden 4 yet either. Not because I dislike it, but because Hades 2 just had me in a headlock. Playing a lot of Hades 2.
Makes sense.
Of course, like I said, playing Dispatch. That's fun. I'm caught up. I've played all 6 episodes so far. And I randomly decided, I'm in the middle of playing Ghost of Yote, Hades 2, Dispatch, but I was like, or Ninja Gaiden 4, and I was like, you know what? For some reason, let's play Resident Evil 2 again. And I think I saw there was like a costume. Okay, let me be real. Okay, I might cut this out. Okay. Somebody on like I was on Reddit, saw a post from Resident Evil 2 Reddit of Claire. And one of the costumes that's in the game that's this like F1, not F1, it's like a motorcycle like rider outfit, and she looked good. And I was like, maybe I need to play that game again. So I downloaded the PS5 version of it because I have the PS4 version, but I was like, let me get the PS5 version. And let me buy the little DLC that has that, and it had like a good gun, and I was like, let me play it. And very much like you with Signalis, I am running through this game. I know this game like the back of my hand. So, like, survival horrors are like low-key built like that for a reason. Because I mean, Resident Evil, especially earlier Resident Evil games where you can play as multiple characters. I did my first playthrough with Leon, and then I did the B scenario with Claire. So I played it twice already. So I'm playing it a third time, but this time A scenario with Claire. And Yeah, I have a powerful gun that kills zombies pretty fast. Plus, I know everything that's happening and where everything is. So I'm
Right.
just
And where everything is.
yeah. So I'm just
Right.
running through this game. This is my third time playing it. I'm like, this is a good time. Yes, it's a good
Okay.
game.
Like Signalis is one of the few games that I've ever felt confident enough to play on the hardest difficulty for, because like not only is it a short game, like 8 hours at most if you really really struggle, which I did my first playthrough, but also like on top of that, that first run through you do, after that you know the game because it's so small and contained. It's like I know what's coming, I know how I have to prepare, and I thought that I was going to fight for my life on survival horror difficulty because I was trying to platinum it, which I did. And I didn't. And that was a really big surprise. So now it's got me wanting to do more survival horror games because I find that I really enjoy the genre after you get over the initial fear.
Yeah, I. Oh yeah, you should definitely play Resident Evil 2 then. Play Resident Evil 2 remake. It's real good.
Mm.
If you want like a more old school style, you could play the remake of the first Resident Evil first.
Ooh,
The one from
I
GameCube.
might.
Uh,
Mm.
but yeah, I realized that I I was a like a normal mode player for a very long time, but very recently I realized like normal mode has become too easy for me.
It
um,
has.
and now I'm playing. Now I'm playing everything on like hard mode. The only reason I'm not playing Resident Evil 2 on hard mode is because the difficulty after that, maybe you unlock a regular hard mode if you beat it. But the only way you can do hard mode on the first playthrough at the very least is to also limit your saves like the original game did. And I was like, I don't want that. Whereas Resident Evil
Right.
4, you can do a hard mode without that, and you can also do a hard mode where
Mhm.
your saves are limited. Um, so like I wish that Resident Evil 2 remake also had that, but instead I'm playing it on normal because I don't want to have a limited amount of saves.
Right. Yeah, Signalis is like that too, where it's like by default you have like an expanded inventory, so like a certain thing doesn't take up an inventory slot. But I prefer playing it, um, and you have to play it this way on survival horror difficulty, where it's like you literally only have 6 inventory slots total. For like modules and like stuff you need, key cards, all that stuff. 6 inventory slots. And that was the way I played it the first time. I didn't even know that the expanded inventory was a thing until I started my survival horror playthrough. And when I played it, like I tried playing it with the expanded inventory and I hated it because it made it too easy.
Yeah, the original Resident Evil games, you only had a limited number of inventory slots. In the remake of Resident Evil 2, you can get items that increase your inventory slots, but like you still have to make stuff fit.
Right.
But you can increase the size of it, and like yeah, that's they still make it limited. But yeah, because I know what I'm doing.
Mhm.
I got the weapons I like. The pistol is just killing everything. So I'm just like I'm
Right.
barely using the other weapons. So they're just
Using
chilling.
anything else.
Uh, but it has only been zombies now. I haven't. Well, there were some lickers, but I did use the other weapon on them. But yeah, I'm realizing that if you know where everything is, this game is so easy because you know where all the ammo is and you just
Right.
run like you very much can kill everything and still have ammo left
Mm.
over if you know what you're doing.
Right.
But if you don't and you're playing it for the first time, you're just shooting everything. If you try to shoot everything, you're gonna run out of ammo real fast.
Hmm.
There's some I've learned that there are some zombies that are designed to not die. Because it's like some you'll shoot them and the gun I have will like pop their heads in like 3 shots or something. And there are some I'll just keep shooting in the head and they'll just fall and the head won't pop. And I'm like, oh, you're gonna get up again later because they don't want me to kill you. So I'm gonna shoot your legs off instead. Um,
Oh, fascinating.
yeah, they like to save zombies for you so that there's still things in the hallways to make to like
Mhm.
make it difficult to get through them.
I was gonna say Signalis is kind of like that, but instead it's like there's like a certain percentage chance for stuff to get back up, and so like you never know what is going to come back and bite you in the ass. But it balances it out a little bit by like with a way to like put something down and keep it down permanently. But those things, like the thing you need to do it, is few and far between. So
Yeah.
I tend to not use it, which is kind of irresponsible. But
Yeah, I imagine that's definitely pulling from the remake of Resident Evil 1 from GameCube where you have to
mm.
set zombies on fire to kill them permanently.
Yeah, it's like that in Signalis too.
Yeah, I think they call them Crimson hits and they come back, they're stronger and they're faster. and the only way to kill them is to
Mm.
set them on fire. Otherwise, they keep coming back.
Mhm.
So yeah, you'll probably like
Makes sense.
the Resident Evil 1 remake, even though
I was gonna say, the more
it
you tell me about it, the more I think I have to play it.
there might be some like old school stuff to it that's a bit annoying, but I haven't played it yet either.
Mm.
I'll probably play it eventually.
Mm.
Assuming they, I
Okay.
mean, even if they remake it again in like a modern style before
Right.
I end up playing it, I'll probably still end up going back to go play it eventually anyway.
Makes sense.
But yeah, moving on to some trailers and news. GTA 6 got delayed again.
Mm.
Rockstar posted on social saying, "Hi everyone, Grand Theft Auto 6 will now release on Thursday, November 19th, 2026. We are sorry for adding additional time to what we realize has been a long wait, but these extra months will allow us to finish the game with the level of polish you have come to expect and deserve." What were you going to say?
I was just say the fact that they named the Thursday specifically is so funny to me because I feel like I know it's a long wait, but look, Thursday so soon. It's just funny to me.
Yeah. But yeah, even though I think it's been debunked that it's not a Miyamoto quote, but the fake Miyamoto quote says, a rush game will always be bad, but I forget what is it, a delayed game will eventually be good. Like, yeah, so
Yeah,
the game's gonna be good when it comes out. I don't mind waiting.
yeah.
But rumor is that this delay may actually be due to the fact that Rockstar Games fired 40 people in a union busting effort, and now the staff is revolting.
Oh.
According to Envignon on Twitter. But according to a report from Wesley Yinpool at IGN, the fired workers were all UK and Canadian employees who were also part of a private trade union chat group on Discord, and were either union members
Hmm.
themselves or trying to organize a union within Rockstar. The Independent Workers' Union of Great Britain claimed the staff were fired explicitly due to union activities. A new Bloomberg report carried a fresh statement from Take Two in which the company insisted the fired staff had leaked company secrets in a public forum. They said, "Last week we took action against a small number of individuals who were found to be distributing and discussing confidential information in a public forum, a violation of our company policies." The Take Two statement read, "This was in no way related to people's rights to join a union or engage in union activities." Honestly, I really doubt this is what caused the delay, but
Yeah.
it is still worth bringing up because even though
Mhm.
Rockstar is poised to make a significant amount of money with GTA 6, they are still attempting to penny pinch and mistreat their employees and
Mhm.
deserve to be
Mhm.
called
And
out
that's
for
not
it
okay.
and in hope that, something changes. So yeah, it's just wild. Like you're so rich, but you want to continue to keep people
Short
down.
sell
Like
people.
there's no reason for it. We could all have our cake
Right.
and eat it too.
It's just great at that point.
But yeah, I'm surprised they didn't give us another trailer this time because at least last time when they delayed it, they gave us a trailer. Like this time, give us some gameplay. Like you got
Right.
like if the game's coming out in a year at this point, at least a year from 10 days from now, because we're recording this on November 9th. Like you can give us just a little bit.
Yeah,
Uh,
a smidgen of gameplay wouldn't hurt.
but you want to know what's getting delayed and has barely showed us anything?
Mm.
Marvel 1943 Rise of Hydra. Um, So you probably don't even remember this game.
I was saying,
it is. You probably forgot the game the moment after we talked about it. It is a Captain America and Black Panther game set in 1943. It
oh,
says, and it's being developed by Skydance Studio. The creative director is Amy Hennig, who directed my favorite game of all time, Uncharted 2.
mm,
Um, and yeah, they posted a statement on Twitter. If I can open this link. Yeah, so they said, at Skydance Games, our goal is to deliver unforgettable premium games that honor the characters and worlds we're fortunate to work with. Marvel 1943 Rise of Hydra is an ambitious project, and we are committed to ensuring it meets the level of quality that our team players, ensuring that it meets the level of quality that our team, players, and fans expect. To fully realize our vision for Marvel 1943, we've made the decision to shift our release window beyond early 2026. We're grateful for the passion and support from community and players around the world. The team is working hard to create something truly special, and we look forward to sharing more with you as development progresses. I can only imagine that it's not coming out at the end of the year because GTA just got pushed to the end of the year. So they're probably going to try to release them
Right.
in the summer
Mm.
instead of the winter or spring. But
Mm.
yeah, they showed us one cinematic trailer. I feel like if you delay a game, you should be legally required to give us another trailer.
Definitely.
I feel like, especially if the game was supposed to come out early next year and we're in the late of this year, so it was relatively soon. That means you have enough to show us.
Right.
Like my problem is that games get announced early, they take forever to come out, and then they show us nothing. And they're like,
Right.
show us literally
It's like,
anything.
what am I supposed to get excited about?
Show us literally anything if you're going to delay it. I think delays should always come with you showing us something. If you're going to delay the game,
Hmm.
tell us why we should still be excited despite the delay.
Right.
But yeah, but moving on to reviews. Let's talk about Hades 2. The way you're talking about it, I assume you got down to the bottom, but just didn't
Uh,
beat the final boss.
yeah. Not quite to the final boss yet, but I got a little further. I've been getting to the final boss of the fields fairly consistently, and he's been kicking my ass. But I feel like I'm really, really close to a breakthrough. Like that's the thing I really, really like about Hades 2 and just like Hades in general, is that like when I throw myself at the wall over and over and over again in other roguelikes, it's like I never get like it's just throwing myself at the wall and it's like hopefully this run succeeds. But like when it's Hades, the more and more I throw myself into it, the more like the closer and closer I get to like an aha moment or breakthrough. And I think I'm really close to a breakthrough. So I'm excited about that. I met someone new, very pretty lady.
What do you mean? I mean, you
um,
can talk. We can talk spoilers.
yeah, I met Hera. She's gorgeous, and I take her
Yes.
boons every time. She has become my Athena of
I'm
this
not gonna lie. I
game
thought you said,
because
and I take her boobs every time, and I was like, what?
oh, that's crazy. Nah, me and Hera we're besties now, and because Hitched is like too good, it almost feels like cheating. Been kind of I'm a little better with Oceanus now, and it's still not my favorite area, definitely. I think I do still prefer um
The crossroads, or not the
Erebus,
crossroads.
but
The crossroads is where you start.
yeah. But it's been going good. And I find myself like itching to play it at work and like out and about. I'm like, damn, I'm out, but I could really be playing Hades 2 right now.
I mean, you
So
got
that's
it.
been
You
fun.
got it on
But
PC and Switch, right?
I do.
You
So
could,
I'm
yeah, you could just
like,
transfer
maybe I
your
should be
saves.
serious. Hmm. Which I might just do. Which I might just do. We'll see. But I feel like my productivity is gonna tank if I do that. So I'm a little hesitant.
Yeah, the only reason I haven't been bringing my Switch to work to play Hades or Bellagio is because I've been reading comics on my lunch break. After I eat lunch, I just sit down and read a comic so I can get through my comics.
Mm. Makes sense.
But yeah, I'm at the point where I no longer like pick the weapons that give you more resources. Instead, I'm going for like
Mhm.
specific builds. Um,
I was to say I never do.
so yeah, I usually do that, but now I'm just like, no, I'm using a specific weapon to do a specific thing. Like
Right.
and recently I kept getting to the tippity top of Mount Olympus and then dying to the final boss.
Dang.
um, and I can't wait to get to it. It's so good.
I can only imagine because I've only gotten to one area on the surface so far. And that was like I got like 2 rooms past the shepherd and then got cooked. So
Yeah, that again, we talked before about how the upper section is so much better than the lower section.
it
And
really is, I
the boats
fear.
are so fun. And it's such a cool
They are.
concept. Ah,
It
it's the
is.
upper section is
It
so
reminds
cool.
me of like it feels like what Asphodel was trying to be but couldn't because the devs didn't have that level of dev experience. So that's really nice.
Yeah, this is a good game. Good game.
Hmm.
But
Very good game.
let's get into dispatch. So
Yes.
I played episodes 3, 4, 5, and 6. And they were much better than the
Mhm.
first two. But my main complaint still stands. But having played to yourself, you now kind of see what I'm talking about. For
I definitely
the
see what
first
you're
two
talking
episodes
about.
of especially where like if you played the first two episodes by themselves, by the end of the second episode, you're like, okay, it's cool. I like it. I want to keep playing it. But like, it didn't end in a way
Right.
to where you're like, oh, I gotta get to the next episode. Like games like this
The
usually do.
next episode, yeah.
Like games like this usually try to
Yeah.
end with you like really excited for the next episode. But this one it was kind of just like, I mean, cool,
Mhm.
nice little twist. She's dating Phenomenon, cool. um,
Right. Or at least was.
yeah. Oh yeah. I guess in episode 3 that is revealed. Is that the episode where he's
Yeah.
sad and you see him moping around?
I don't think I don't think so, not
Okay,
yet.
you're gonna
But
you'll see it. Episode
I can only imagine.
I'm realizing how weird episode 4 is. I'm realizing just how much stuff happens in episode 4, and I'm excited for you to watch it. Episode 4 is crazy. But now that you're playing it, I can't say what I was going to say because I low key was going to say a minor spoiler for the beginning of episode 4. But now that you're playing it, I'm not going to say anything.
Oh boy, I can only imagine
Yeah, you're gonna.
what you're sparing me from.
It's gonna be a real interesting conversation next episode. I promise you. um,
Bet.
but yeah, the story really picks up in episode 4 for me personally. Like episode 3 was kind of more of the same
Ooh.
when it comes to like the first two. It was like a little bit better, but not significantly so. It was episode 4 where it got like real good. And again, I can't say too much because now you're playing it. But
Right.
it got good. But you know, where it gets better, and you mentioned it when you were talking about it earlier, is that like the interpersonal relationships between the characters are the best part of the game itself. And that's why it's like,
100%.
oh yeah, this is a good show, not necessarily a good game.
A good game.
And
Yeah.
that's unfortunate. But I'm gonna cut Dispatch a bit of slack because I forgot to mention this last episode because I didn't know this, but just didn't bring it up. It was actually originally meant to be one of those TV shows where you can make choices that determine the outcome of the story. So it was actually originally meant to be a live action show.
A TV show. That makes sense.
And yeah, that's why it is the way that it is. And they kind of just had to adapt their previous idea for a video game. With that said, you know, it's still worth kind of criticizing, being like, hey, you know, you did the best you could with what you had. So because of that, I give you a bit of slack. Like, okay, I understand why it is the way it is. And ultimately, I am still enjoying it. And unlike you, I actually really like the management sim. It's the only game part of the game. Because ultimately, tell me how you feel, but the choices don't really feel like they matter.
They don't. They definitely don't. They definitely don't.
Like
it
feels like one of those TV shows where the choices, like it's fun, but it's like they don't matter. Like in games like this, they usually at least, even when the choices in other games like this usually, I mean, they do matter more than they do in this, if we're being real. But at the same time, ultimately, small changes are happening.
Right. I also think we're spoiled a little bit on like the Telltale style of like you affect the narrative so directly. Like
I think
that
Supermassive has just like blown everything out of the water because those games, like every decision you make they have such significant consequences. But the difference between those and the Telltale games is that they're not episodic and it's just one game. I think that if this, I mean, you know, they did that with this game. They did make it as one game, but then released it as separate episodes. I would be interested to see what this dev team would be like if they made it one game instead of episodic, even though I do like the episodic format. Because I wonder if that would enhance the decision making if it was all one game.
But I feel like it would.
But also, I think it's more of a matter of this is them taking a previous idea and making it a game. If they either make something new or continue with this IP and make a second season, I want to see them evolve it and make it an actual game. Now, do you feel the way I felt last episode where I said like I kind of missed the moments where you could walk around?
Yes, definitely.
And I feel like
I feel like this game would really benefit from like a walking around section because I want to see the office.
Exactly.
I want to see my coworkers.
And every other game like this, you don't usually have a place that you go back to every episode. You're going all over the place. In the Walking Dead games, you're going to various different places throughout the entirety of those seasons. In this one, you're going back to the same place every single day, and I'm like, I want to explore that office. I want to go and talk to Galen. I want to learn about this Florida man. I want to see with what is his name? Flambe is doing on his break. Like I want to talk to these
Right.
people.
Like this is an office sim. I want it to be an office sim. And it's like maybe it's a little ironic for us especially because we work office jobs anyway, but like it's it's fun. Like that moment between Sonar and Rob in the break room, I think really kind of made me want to walk around because it's like I
You gonna eat
want
those
more of
toinks?
that. But right, exactly. Like I thought that was fun. That was cool. It was the joke fell a little flat, but you know, it's just a shame because it's like this game has so much
Yeah,
potential and it's not a bad game, but it could be a lot better.
yeah.
And that's my
It's
frustration
not bad
with
by
it.
any means. It's
Mm-mm.
an all right game, but it's a great show. And I wouldn't be
It's a
surprised.
great show.
I wouldn't be surprised if they just eventually straight up just be like, maybe we just make a different game and turn this into a show.
Because that's kind of the way I'm experiencing it right now. Like I said, a couple of buddies of mine are playing it, and it's like one of them like streams it over Discord, and we watch him play. And I think that's also a part of the reason why I don't really enjoy the managerial aspect. If I was playing it, that'd be great, but I'm not. So, and my friend is not so good at management games.
Also,
So, or at least this
I think
guy.
that again, I wish that the management aspect affected the story more. Like because
Me
when I was
too.
watching Kind of Funny Games review of it, I believe that Greg Miller he said that he was like he either read something or maybe he talked to the devs at one point and they said that they didn't see the management part as being a significant part of the story and more so just something fun and for you to do and to just add gameplay to the game. And I'm like,
Mhm.
no, I think every bit of gameplay you
Yeah,
do in this game should be
should
like it should
matter.
affect the story. Like it's not like you're playing Gwent in The Witcher. Like you're not going and just playing like
Right,
a side game in the game that shouldn't affect the story. This is like the main. This is the game. Like you are a dispatcher.
right.
I feel like it should affect the story. Whether I'm
Exactly.
doing good or bad in that management sim, I think should affect the story.
And it gives me more, like, it gives you, I think it would give the player more incentive to actually do good and connect with the characters, like, in your squad, because as it stands right now, it's just like, whatever. None of the stuff matters anyway, so,
What happens at the end of episode 3? I don't remember.
I think, if I'm remembering correctly, because I don't really remember either, I played it, like, half tired, Invisigal and you. Oh, you have to let someone go
Okay,
off the
I couldn't
team,
remember if that was episode 3 or 4
and yeah, yeah,
because I didn't want to spoil that if it
yeah,
was.
yeah. Who'd you let go? I have to know.
So I let go, even though in that episode they were my most sent hero. I let go
Mm-hmm.
Coupe because I thought that Sonar was
Mm.
just a more fun character. And I was like, she's kind of boring, and he's gonna make the story more interesting because he's fun, and he's funny. So I chose him because he was just a more fun character. That was my decision making. I was just like, I
Makes
don't
sense.
care how useful they are. I care how fun of a character they are.
I don't remember who they are. Right. Me and my friends, we chose to let Sonar go, simply because my one friend's not a fan of voice critical at all, which I get. He's not for everybody. And B, like we're like we love women. We love women around here, and so we're going to choose the woman, and so we chose the woman over the guy.
I
Hopefully,
got
we do not come to regret this, because
yeah. I
you
got
know.
the deluxe version that comes with comics and concept art. Concept art.
Mhm.
So there's a comic
Ooh.
about Coupe and Punch Up because they're friends and they knew each other before
Mhm.
joining the Z team.
Right.
And at one point they were in a relationship. And she was
Mm.
sent to assassinate him, but he has like impenetrable skin. He's like a short Luke Cage, and a short Irish
Mhm.
Luke Cage. And
Right.
yeah, they ended up fighting, and then they just ended up having sex, and then they dated for a little bit, but now they're just friends. And if you let
Mm.
her go, he gets upset
Mhm.
in the next episode.
Oh, love that.
But in another comic, I think I forget which episode. it unlocks, because certain comics don't unlock until after episodes because you don't want to spoil yourself. Um,
Right.
which is Sonar and Malevola are friends, and they were friends before they joined the team.
Right.
So you're going to see the consequences of your
So
decision
bad.
from Malevola, who's voiced by Alana Pierce, who's a YouTuber and a video game writer that I like a lot. And yeah, it's a good time. It's a good time. Shout out Malevola.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, she's very much just straight up Magic from the X-Men. Um,
Mm,
who also turn Magic, because she's a sorceress and she has a giant sword and she's a demon. That is Magic's whole thing. She
right.
can transform into a demon. Her name is
Mm.
Magic, so she does magic. And she can make
Of
portals.
course.
They can both make portals. Like Magic does magic, but she's a mutant. Her actual mutant ability is to make portals. And Malevolent makes
Mm,
portals with her giant sword. She very much is just straight
right.
up very clearly inspired by Magic from Marvel. But yeah, good game though. It's a good game overall, and
Very good
I'm
game.
excited to see what these last two episodes are like, and I'm excited for you
Mm.
to catch up. But yeah, that's all I have. You don't have anything else?
Mm. Oh, big Animal Crossing,
Yeah,
New Horizons update,
Switch to edition.
big content update. Yeah. And I don't really have much to say. I'm just surprised that it happened at all because they definitely were like, there will be no more significant content updates for Animal Crossing, and then lied and released one. I am
Nintendo's so weird.
so excited. Huh?
I said Nintendo's so weird.
Very weird.
They did
Very
all of
weird.
these.
I
They
am
spread out all this information over so many different, like, what do they call them, directs, and I'm just like, why didn't you just make one with
like
like
one
all of
direct.
this?
Right. I am super duper excited about creative mode and like being able to start multiple islands. That should have been an option from the beginning because it was in New Leaf, but you know, beggars can't be choosers. And then yeah. Also the Zelda collab villagers are so cute. So cute.
Yeah, and they added
So
like,
I'm very excited for that.
and for Switch 2, they added like mouse mode compatibility.
Ooh,
For,
that's probably interesting. And bulk crafting is going to be really fun. It might actually make me get back into the game because I really did stop playing because I was really frustrated with the state of it. Where it's like it's trying so hard to ride on New Leaf's coattails, but doesn't have any of the sauce that made New Leaf fun. And so like instead of playing New Horizons, I just ended up playing a whole bunch of New Leaf. But this might bring me back to it, which is exciting because I kind of miss New Horizons
and I've been thinking recently,
and like the scale of it.
you know that what is it called, Pokemon Poketopia, that creepy Ditto game with that's like Animal Crossing but with Pokemon. um I feel
Mhm.
like they should make a Pokemon game where you can just like make your own homestead, like um
Isn't it Poke Park?
well,
Like
no,
for
I
the
mean,
Wii?
like it's a regular Pokemon game and you can do that,
Oh,
like
that would be interesting.
Power World does that. uh
Power World,
And I feel
gotcha.
like they like
Okay.
Pal World stole from them. They should steal from Pal World.
Like from Power World, yeah, it's only fair.
Because I feel like people would really like that. I would like that. That would make
I
me want to play
would.
Pokemon more. Because I don't really care to
I was
play
gonna say,
any of the newer Pokemons. I just want to play all the old ones.
me too.
Now that I finally have
I'm a
a
sap.
Nintendo console for the first time since I was a wee lad, I can finally play Pokemon again.
I was gonna say I'm a Sapphire Warrior. I've played that game a good 7 times. It's still to me the best one. Like Ruby, Emerald, Sapphire. I
Yeah,
still think
I'm
those
probably gonna
ones are
play
like the
Emerald
best ones.
because that was my first one, but I never finished it. I just remember the last thing I did
You should. It's good.
was fight Rayquaza and lose, and then I was like, I'm done. So